Hey, good morning students. I am Asha Simon, New Catholic Mission School, Jhabua. Dear students, today we are going to study about Earth, the second chapter. Previously we have learned about our environment. But before I start the chapter, I would like to ask you certain things. How you are feeling now? I am sure you are enjoying your life in the house, but same time you must be getting bored up. But children, you take this opportunity to sit down at home and study, okay? And one thing I request you, please do not, please students, respect your parents and obey your parents. This is a nice time to show your parents that you really love them and you care for them. So now let us begin the chapter inside our earth. The earth is about 460 crore years old. It is a surface has under changing throughout these years. We still have limited information about inside our earth. Dear students, we know that our earth is so many years old, but we have no information about it. So little information about it we have got, and that is we elementary knowledge about the earth's structure necessary to understand the nature changes that take place on the surface of the earth. We have to understand the nature is changing the place and on the surface of the earth. Now we will learn about the structure of the earth. The structure of the earth. As earth have so many structures, layers of the earth on the earth. So I will show you an onion. Dear students, this onion is you think that is the earth, and on the top is a thin layers, but thin layer is crushed, and inside there is a mantle, and inside there is a crust. So let us see now. Now we cut this onion in the middle. Now students, can you see the layers? There are so many layers. 1, 2, 3, and then again there is so many layers. So you understood what is the structure of the earth. So our earth has only mainly 3 types of the layers, that is a crust, mantle and core. Earth has mainly 3. Though there are many layers, but there are mainly 3 layers, that is a crust, mantle and core. Crust is about 35 kilometers, and there is also in a crust there is 2 types of the crust. Okay, the crust has 2 types. That is the crust is the solid outermost layer. It is also called the lithosphere. In last chapter I have made you all understand what is a lithosphere. Lithosphere, whereas we can stand, we can move so many things on the earth, that we can build the houses, schools, buildings and companies. So that is called lithosphere, and that same thing lithosphere is called the crust. Now crust is relatively thin, though it is a thin, but upper part is the crust is called continental crust. It is about 35 kilometer thick. Continental crust is about 35 kilometer thick, and the lower part is called oceanic crust. It is about 5 kilometer thick. So there is the continental crust is made of silica and aluminum, and so it is called Cr. This crust is silica and aluminum. These 2 words, Si and aluminum Al, these 2 words compare and we get Cl. So the second part is a oceanic crust. It is made of silica and magnesium. So silica, so first two words Si and Ma, these two part is made, therefore this is called Sima. Dear student, don't think that is Sima and Sila, those are both brothers and sisters. Do you think? No, they are not brothers and sisters, but in the crust there is a two things are there, that is a Sial and Sima. So have you understood, children? So now let us go further. The outer crust is a soil. It has provided us most of the mineral, and it is the top of the soil. There is a soil, we get so many minerals on the earth, and that is called crust. Now I am sure you have understood about the crust. Crust how many parts, children? There are two parts, which are the continent crust and oceanic crust. What is a continent crust? That is the silica and ammonia, both together make the silica, and the oceanic, that is the silica and magnesium. These both make the Sima. So now let us move to the further, that is a mantle part. This is just beneath the core and between the beneath the crust and the upper the core. So it is a middle of that is a core, and that is called magma. The crust is a topper and down is a core, and in the middle that is come mantle. So that is a mantle, and now we will study about just beneath the crust. Just beneath the crust, it is a 2,900 kilometers thick layer called the mantle. It is a thick layer. How many kilometers? 2,900 kilometers. It is a down, beneath the down. So it is called mantle. It lies between the crust and core. It is lies where, children? It is lies between the crust and core. In the middle of them, that is called mantle, and that is it is made up of dense and heavy minerals such as iron and magnesium. This mantle is made of so many minerals and iron, and the temperature in the mantle is very high. Magma is found in this layer. In this layer so much magma is found. Magma is got that a thicker layer, that is when it cools down, that is called magma. So now we are going to study about the core. There are how many parts? In the earth there are three parts, three layers are there, that is a crust, mantle and core. Now we already have learned about the crust. Crust also have the two parts and the mantle, and now we are going to learn about the core, and that is the mantle is between the core and the crust. So now core. The core lies below the mantle and round the center of the earth. It's called biosphere. So this is called core. Okay? It is sphere, mantle and around the center of the earth. Children, this is the center of the earth. Hai na? There are so many layers. There is a crust, then mantle, then core. There are so many layers, then there is a core, all the core. Now we are going to start to learn about the how many types of rocks are there. There are so many types of rocks, but there are mainly three types of major rocks are there: igneous rock, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rock. This is a igneous rock. Igneous means fire, sedimentary means settle down, and metamorphic means to changes the taste, shapes, color and everything, size and everything, that is changes. But igneous and sedimentary rock with together makes the metamorphic rock. Now igneous rock. They are found when magma cools down and solid. These rocks were first to be formed and thus are known as the primary rocks. These are called primary rocks. First, then magma, igneous rock, magma when cools down and solidified, then it is formed the primary rock. Then igneous rocks are two types. Now there is igneous rock also two types. The karst also was two types and igneous rock also two types. That is intrusive rock and extrusive igneous rock. The rocks that cool below the surface of the earth, that is inside, that is a intrusive rocks, and the cool on the surface of the earth, extrusive igneous rock. That is a cool down on the top of the layer, that is a extrusive rock, and inside the rock, igneous rock, that is a intrusive igneous rock. Now there are so many characters are there in igneous earth. The so many characters are there, but most of these 3-4 are there, that is these rocks are hard and compact. These rocks are hard and compact. These rocks do not occur distant beds or etc. These rocks do not have remains of animal or plant. These rocks do not have remains of the plants and animals. These rocks do not allow water to penetrate through them. Other types of rocks are found from igneous rock. Valuable minerals such as iron, gold, silver and aluminum are found in this rock. Valuable things are found in igneous rock that are called iron, gold, silver, magnesium and aluminum. So many things are found, so many minerals are found in igneous rock. Now there is a sedimentary rock. What is a sedimentary rock? I already told you, sedimentary means settle down. Settle down, that is a rain, wind, ice, plant and animal breaks rocks into fragments. These rock fragments are carried away by running water, wind, ice and deposit of depressions. These deposit material are called sediments. The loose sediments are then compressed, the hardened from the layers of the rock. These rocks are called sedimentary rocks. Now children, you experiment at home sedimentary rock. Take just in a plate of water and just put little sand or mud or whatever you feel like, and then you after some time you see that layer is settled down on the plate, in the plate very nicely, it is equally settled down. So it settles down. Sedimentary rocks, it means settle down. So you understood this rock. Now then there is a sedimentary rocks, the characters of the sedimentary rocks. These rocks are softer than igneous rock. These sedimentary rocks are the softer than the igneous rock. These rocks have horizontal rocks arranged one above the other. These rocks are mostly formed underwater and have marks of wave and mud cracks. These rocks also contain remains of animals and plants called fossil between the layers. Now certain time you must have seen, children, there are so many trees are broken down and on that there is a mud comes, then that is a come, and then that same type of shape comes, that is called, on that then that is called fossil. That now next is a metamorphic rocks. These rocks actually igneous or sedimentary rocks which have been changed due to excessive heat and preserved inside the earth. These rocks are made out of igneous rock and sedimentary rock, and then this metamorphic rock changes into color, hardness, texture and mineral. These changes are called metamorphic rocks. Now children, let us learn about the cycle of the rock. This igneous rock and metamorphic rock, these together, both the rocks forms the magma, and the igneous rock breaks into pieces that prepare the sediments. Then these sediments prepare pieces of the things that prepare the sedimentary rock, and then these sedimentary rocks and igneous rock, both of them prepare the metamorphic rock. So I am sure you have understood the rocks of the cycle of the rock. The changes of the rock inside into another type under the certain conditions in the cycle matters is known as the cycle rocks. The rock cycle provides the ways. The hot and molten magma form the igneous rock. As I have said that these hot and molten magma, change in cooling, then they form the igneous rock and export the different agents, the weathering and erosions of the earth's surface. The broken rocks fragments, when transferred and deposited in the basins from the sedimentary rocks, then the leftover igneous rocks and the newly formed sedimentary rock. The leftover the igneous rock and the newly formed sedimentary rock are subjected to intense heat and pressure. They change into the metamorphic rocks in due course of time. Next is the sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks are buried again and melt into the magma. These both the things, sedimentary rock and metamorphic rock, these buried again into the melt into magma, then again become it cycles. The magma again cools down and forms igneous rocks. Throughout the geographical period of millions of years, rock and minerals have been changing due to working of the rock cycle. These all things are changing according to the cycle of the rock. So children, once again you want to know about how earth is changed.